What do you do if you have trouble accepting sex, even if someone else initiates it and you really want it? I'm here with Reid from ReidAboutSex.com, and I'm Cathy from IntimacyDojo.com.
Read that again.
What do you do if you have trouble accepting sex, even if someone else offers or initiates it?
Thank you.
And you want it.
And you want it. You have trouble accepting sex.
Yeah, you have trouble saying yes. You feel scared or nervous.
Even when you are a yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may be a yes inside, you want to say yes, but you're like, ah. I mean, they didn't use that word, ah, but like they're saying they have trouble accepting sex from people they're connected with. They're just like don't know how to move forward. They feel afraid.
Okay. Well, I would want to ask a bunch more questions about what's the not even the block, because again, like in the self-help world, everything's a block, and which means there's a solution to the block.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's
well,
like
the way they shared it sounds like I'm just interpreting and reading between the lines, but it sounds almost like there's a freeze response when someone initiates or offers sex. And I think humans do, like we often fight, flight, freeze. Our primitive brain goes, I don't know what to do, and runs away or pulls away or rejects something that feels scary. Maybe do you feel like you know how to take the next step? Do you feel like you know sexual skills that a class, a video class, or an in-person class could help with? What is the fear or block or resistance around saying yes, please?
Yeah, it feels like there's something else going on, or not going on, but like I'm like, there's an opportunity here to have a really interesting answer. To one, make somebody feel like they're not broken.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're in the sex geek world. There's a certain kind of like literacy that can make the illiterate feel broken.
Yeah.
And that's not actually true. Like you're not broken.
Yeah.
So if you don't have your words to say yes, but you know you are a yes.
Could you just say, hey, I'm feeling really nervous about this, or I'm very interested and I'm feeling scared, or I'm not sure how to go forward, or where do we start?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a yes, then, I mean, again, like this is just, I wish we could talk to the person.
Ask question, yeah. If this is you, leave more details below if you feel comfortable. You can private message us or email.
Yeah. So not knowing this person and not knowing more of the situation, if you want to tell the other person yes, but you don't know how to, then can you, in a non-sexual situation, show them this video and then be like, and then come up with a clever, fun, playful solution. So maybe when they check in with you, may I start having sex with you now? And you're like one thumb means slow down, two thumbs mean keep going.
Yeah.
That means halt. But like, can you come up with a way to communicate? And then what do you know about yourself that allows you to feel comfortable proceeding?
Yeah.
And this is all based on the fact that your yes is accurate. Like you know yourself well enough to know, like, yes, I would like to have sex.
I can relate to this because there's times when I've been a hell yes with a person, but if I'm not already turned on a little bit, all my awkwardness and shyness comes up, and I'm just like, and I will sometimes sabotage the situation.
So like if you cuddled and made out for 15 minutes, that would help melt that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally. So if I'm feeling physically like more touch, more little turn on, absolutely help. And I've had that when lovers come over. I'm like, I am not feeling it right now. I know I want to have sex with you, but I'm not feeling it. Can we cuddle for 10, 15 minutes? And that often.
So like the foreplay to get to the foreplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, if that's something, if someone initiates, say, would it help to say, hey, my body is a yes, my brain is feeling a little bit nervous. Can we cuddle and like talk about what it might be like, or talk about boundaries, or have the safer sex conversation while we're cuddling?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of assuming, and this is my bad, that that when it's not the actual, it's about to happen situation, they could have all of these negotiations and conversations ahead of time, but it's happening and I don't know how to give a thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
And so if you're with somebody who's savvy, they're going to read, rightfully so, I think, your hesitation as I shouldn't proceed.
Right. Versus
your inability to communicate a yes clearly as I shouldn't proceed, right? So
which it may not be, because I know like some people I hang out with are very much like, I want to have sex, let's do it now, and I'm like, I need to cuddle, like I need to kind of get in the water slowly. I don't want to just dive in the deep end. And there's some people that are like, okay, pants down, let's go. And I think it's okay. I used to think I was broken because all my friends were like, yeah, let's go for it, and I'm like, I need some sweet talk first. So no, maybe looking at what you need and asking for that. If someone initiates, like, yeah, but I need this first, or I need, I'll have a lot better time if I do this first.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a short share, but it feels to me like they're asking for something else. It's like, how do I find my words when I already know I'm a yes? And this is where I would ask more questions, but at the same time, like, what can you communicate or install in the relationship when you're not having sex for when to deal with this very particular situation? Yeah. And without more information, it's hard to give more advice, specific. But yeah, what do you all think?
Yeah, and if this was you, please leave us more information. We'll be glad to try it out. Leave comments below. Thanks.